Hello, friends. In this short video, I would like to talk briefly about money and investments. Money is a long game, and people want to make quick money, which is not possible. So, you should avoid instant gratification, and you should be very rational. You should not be emotional, and you should have some calculations. You have to do research. Only then you have to make investments. Uh, have come across many retail investors losing money. They follow the trend. So when they follow the trend, what happens? For example, people have gone for crypto. They burn their fingers. Then again, the people have gone for gold, silver. So like that, people keep going in a particular trend, and they buy at low rate. Then again, the markets fall and they lose their money. So it's the retail investors mostly they lose their money. So average investors are very much careful. It's only retail investors they lose money. So what you have to do is you don't go by the trends. Do research, thorough research, and you make smart decisions. And people want quick money. It's not possible. You should stay invested, and rather than saving money, try to invest money. So when you invest, you tend to get more returns. And you have to time is very important. Time is the most precious thing in this world. So you care for your time and build connections and build assets and be financially independent so that you will be able to make money. And you don't have to depend on others. There are people they became dependent and they lost everything. So when you want to be financially independent, so take responsibility and manage your money and assets so that you can lead your life peaceful and happily. These are all my observations about money and investments. Apart from this, government of India has come out with some guidelines. Avoid foreign tour. Then again, don't buy gold. Then conserve gas. So these are all the things which have been advocated. I think 4 5 days back, and they are the steps in the right direction because in view of the Iran war. So the things are changing very fast, and the rupee value has come down, and it's a very challenge for the Indian economy. But overall, India is a very strong country, and we have 1.4 billion population with consumers, and GDP is very strong, and probably we are the fifth or sixth largest economy. So and young people with an average age of around 28 years of age. So lots of advantages we are having. So these are all the things we have to leverage in such a way that we can grow very fast. So these are all the advantages we are having about the Indian economy and other aspect. But we have other own challenges. When we look at China, China is far superior than India in many aspects. Of course, India is also strong in many aspects because we are very strong militarily, financially. But India is still developing economy. Unlike US, US is very strong, number one country in the world in money and in all aspects. So we can't compare with the US. Then again, there are people from US. Due to HB visa and migration, and there are lots of challenges which are cropping up due to the policies of Trump and tariff. So it's a cause for concern for especially for India. So we find lots of opportunities within India itself because of the young people are there, consumption. We have got the consumers and lots of advantages we are having. So it's better to focus on India and India's growth story so that we will be able to grow. and we have to emphasize on self-reliance. How long we can depend on other countries? Of course, we need to take the support of other countries, but we have to emphasize on self-reliance so that we can grow in many aspects because of the prevailing situation and young people, GDP. We are very strong. Thanks to Modi ji, that India is a very strong country, and we have got a strong central government. So we are doing good, and hopefully things are falling to the place, and we are able to grow as a economic power in the near future. So these are all advantages we are having. So keeping other aspects aside, when we talk about money and investments, uh, uh, you should, as Modi ji has told, we should not buy gold due to the geopolitical tensions and our requirements and other aspects. But there are some fresh duties are being levied in duties on gold. Usually on gold, we get we have we get we 3% GST has to be paid for GST, and for ornaments there will be making charges. And so instead of going for ornaments, you go for gold coins. And more than that, you can go for ETF gold, ETF silver. It's better. And ETF are usually better than the mutual funds, because in the recent past we were talking very high about mutual funds. Mutual funds are required, and lot of money is there and flowing. But ETF is catching up, because ETFs are traded at that particular point of time, and whereas if you buy in mutual funds, it's based on NAV. At the end of the day, it is calculated, whereas the ETF, which is calculated at that particular point of time. So that is the difference. But overall, ETF is catching up, and the future is very bright. So apart from this mutual funds, you can go for mutual funds. Mutual funds are an indirect way of investments. If you are working from 9 to 5, so you can go for mutual funds. Then again, in mutual funds also, you can go for lump sum. Lump sum will get more returns than SIP. SIP means it's based on SIP means you can average the cost, whereas a lump sum means you can put at one go. So usually you get more money if you invest in lump sum, but then again you should have the money one. Then again you have to invest this mutual funds in lump sum in staggered manner, so that you get more returns than what you get. So these are my ideas and observations. So let me share with you my challenge that I had a brain stroke 5 years ago. I am gradually recovering. Thank you for empathizing. I request you to consider subscribing and sharing with your networks. The bottom line is that be financially independent, and be rational, not emotional, and achieve financial independence. Don't depend on others. And I'm 63 years old. I'm yet to achieve financial independence. And thank you, and with gratitude.